Chainsaw Man chapter 162 is here, and Queen Kwanzi is going against Asa and the Hammer Fiend. Let's get into this chapter. The chapter starts off with the Hammer Fiend saying, "Please don't kill me, I admire you a lot." And some nails come out, and the Hammer Fiend hits them. Kwanzi blocks him and then cuts off Katana Man's head. Then that dude drops Denji's head. Asa grabs a scalpel and turns it into a sword. There's a standoff. Asa and the Hammer Fiend are just going at Kwanzi. They're hitting her a lot, but it looks like she's just deflecting them. Asa gets kicked in the stomach and is sent flying, and Kwanzi stabs the Hammer Fiend. And then she's standing over Kobeni's brother, and he's just screaming, and she's just looking down on him. She goes to kill him, but she stops and sees Denji's head. She just looks at his head, and Kobeni's brother starts screaming. He drops his head, and then Kwanzi just stops, and this guy's just looking at her. This guy's like, "Get on with it," but Kwanzi mentions Kishibe. And Kishibe said to never make an enemy out of Denji. And this guy's tripping. He's like, "Why don't you devils ever listen?" This guy threatens her with her lovers. All those old devils that she was in love with, public safety still has them. It's just they're using them against Kwanzi. And he says, "Just let me say one thing. Women are," and then he gets killed by his wife. This is very poetic. And Hammer said the samurai did cut the door earlier. And Kwanzi's like, "Well, that works." She says, "I'll pretend that you guys won, now kill me." And Yoru's like, "You must be kidding, right?" But Kwanzi's like, "I'm like Chainsaw Man, I won't die." And even the doctors are like, "We didn't hear a thing." They're covering for them. And Asa's like, "I'll do it for you, but is Chainsaw Man stronger than you?" And Kwanzi says he's not, but he's far more fearsome. The War Devil accepts the answer and then goes to swing. And then we see the outside of the prison, and that's the end of the chapter. And finally, we got to see Kwanzi after all this time. I feel like those past two arcs finally wrapped up all the questions we knew about the devil hybrids. Maybe they'll put Denji back together in the next chapter. But yeah, guys, let me know what you thought of this chapter. It was pretty good.